In position just 3 meters from the next aircraft. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen, get those cameras rolling for another look in the wedge formation. In a high-G environment that these pilots are experiencing, we wear what we call G-suits, and this gives us extra tolerance against the high-G environment. Every time the aircraft falls more than 2G, the G-suit will inflate around the legs and torso of the pilots, constricting the blood and keeping it up in the upper torso in the head. They also have to practice breathing exercises to make sure they don't black out in high-G maneuvers such as this. And again, in this turn, they're pulling about 4 to 5G. A little bit about the aircraft you're seeing today, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pilatus PC-9. Designed in Switzerland, built in Australia, the Royal Australian Air Force took delivery of these aircraft in 1990. And since then, the aircraft have flown around 60,000. Makes it very easy to locate each other when separated. As you can see now, they're in what we call the Leaders Benefit Fly Past. The Leaders Benefit Fly Past is a tribute to our very first roulette leader, Squadron Leader Phil Dunn.
Of the other 5 pilots who have to fly by reference to Roulette 1, they must have a lot of trust in him. They do. It's not something we just jump into. It's about a 4 to 5 month workup program for each pilot who's selected for a position in the team. Ladies and gentlemen, roulettes 5 and 6 are running in for the roulette mirror. There is no illusion with this manoeuvre. These aircraft are directly above and below each other. These aircraft are around about 10 meters long, so if you use your imagination, the tail roulette 1 is now inverted, and roulette 4 fly barrel rolls around the rear of the formation.
And this is one of those maneuvers you were speaking about, where we can't see each other for some of the time.
Exactly. So as roulette leader rolls inverted, as he's just done, he loses sight of all the other aircraft, so he's got to make sure that he's got to trust, especially roulettes 2 and 3, who produces around about 1,000 shaft horsepower and can push these aircraft up to around 600 kilometers per hour. And here they come again, ladies and gentlemen, in the Delta formation.
Now back to these turbo...
For the roulette rollbacks. And again, this is a maneuver where 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 will lose sight of the formation.
Yeah, the Blue Angel!
And after the rollbacks, ladies and gentlemen, the roulettes have now moved into the Vulcan formation. Not exactly sure what 5 and 6 are complaining about, ladies and gentlemen. They've done another perfect job. Uniquely, the roulettes are all qualified flying instructors located at RAF Base East Sale at the Central Flying School. These pilots come from all types of operational backgrounds, including the airlift group, Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this morning's flying display.
It's going to be a pleasure to showcase to you today the United States Air Force B-52 Strata Fortress. Please direct your attention to your right and witness the arrival of the venerable representation of combat power. It is important to highlight this single B-52 launched early this morning from its base in the Central Pacific to join us here today, demonstrating its capability to project global power to secure peace and security, not only through the Asia-Pacific region, but throughout the globe, on time and on target. For more than 50 years, B-52 Strata Fortress has been the backbone of manned strategic bomber force for the United States. The B-52 is capable of dropping or launching the widest array of weapons in the U.S. inventory, including gravity bombs, cluster bombs, precision guided munitions, and joint direct attack munitions.